KIXS, he's going to a new home. I'm so excited to tell you all about it. You like my hat, buddy? I'm sure by now a lot of you know and have seen KIXS' sale video. You know that he was consigned to the recent horse bid sale. And that sale just recently got wrapped up. So KIXS is sold. He's going to a new home. And I'm here to just tell you what my thoughts and talk about our little experience and what KIXS is going to be doing in the future. KIXS is enjoying some booty scratches while I talk at you guys. Oh my gosh, he just thinks that feels so good. Oh yeah, look at that tail. Oh, it's following my hand. He's a funny guy. I'm sure the very first question a lot of you are wondering is who bought KIXS and where is he going? I don't know the names of the people that got this sweet guy, but I do know that he's going to stay in Arizona. He could potentially be a future rope horse, and no matter what he does, he's going to be used. They plan on using him as a riding horse. So that's really exciting and happy for me, because that means all the work that I put into KIXS is not going to be wasted. Someone's going to enjoy him, and I'm just really happy that the people who bought KIXS are going to use him, and yeah, all the training had a purpose for this guy. The first thing that I want to say on my behalf is that I am so appreciative towards the farm on Route 66, my Uncle Alan specifically, for giving me this opportunity to work with a young horse and see what I can do. It really let me show my skills off and see what I was capable of. Overall, at the end of the day, this was an experiment. We wanted to see what can happen with training on a weanling. So I'm so grateful to the farm on Route 66 for giving me this opportunity. I'm grateful for KIXS for being our awesome contender, and I'm just filled with gratitude and thankfulness that this could happen. So thank you to everyone involved as well that supported us along the way. I know there were so many people that were following KIXS before he came to me and then decided to keep following him because they like him, and that supported me. So at the end of the day as well, KIXS video, his sale video, had the most views I've ever got on a sale video, and that's pretty cool to me, that an experimental sale video boomed on my YouTube channel. So that's pretty awesome, and I'm just so thankful for that. Now, at the end of the day, this was an experiment, and with experiments, there's never a right or wrong answer. When you're experimenting something, you're just testing the results and getting feedback. So with that being said, I did get quite a bit of feedback, and I appreciate that. You guys are welcome to leave more feedback below. But I guess maybe you're wondering my thoughts on the feedback of our experiment, and let me tell you about that. Our experiment, I guess if you had to put it into hypothesis terms for KIXS, was if we take a weanling and add some professional training, does it increase the value of a weanling? Now this is hard to say, because do we know KIXS's exact value before he came to me? No, we can guess it. Do we know the exact value of what I added? No, but I can say what I charge for a month. So it's kind of hard to determine overall the good sides of this experiment. I got feedback. I really got to show off my skills. I got to work with some awesome people, make awesome videos, and take everyone along to show this process. Now remember, this was the very first time that we have ever attempted to take a weanling, train it, and then sell it as a weanling with all this training. Now, prove me wrong if there's someone else that's done this, but I don't see very many people doing this. You see a lot of people selling weanlings untouched or maybe halter broke, but you don't see a weanling with the amount of training that I put into KIXS. So the other thing with experiments is you can't just base your results off of one experiment or one piece of information. You have to do it multiple times. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the negatives, and I would say one piece of negative feedback I got was that people believed KIXS did not sell for as high as he should have. Now, to each their own. Everyone has a perceived value. Of course, did I want KIXS to sell for more? Yes. At the end of the day, am I happy? Yes. It's okay. To those people that think he should have sold for more, one thing I have to say about that is when you first start baking a pie and you go into a market of a bunch of other people that sell their pies that have all these ribbons and awards and years of good reviews, people might want to test your pie before they buy it. Sometimes you have to give out a couple free slices, and sometimes you have to give out a couple discounted slices. And I think about that as well in my training. When I first got started training horses, yeah, of course I wasn't as good, but also a lot of people don't trust a young female to take their full-grown horse and do something awesome with it. So I trained a lot of horses at a discounted price so that today I can train them for what I feel like is my full potential and my full value. So in saying that, all I'm saying is sometimes you got to sell your pie at a discounted price so that people know how good your pie tastes. Then when they come back, they're like, yeah, that pie's really worth the extra 20 bucks or whatever it is. So that's just how experiments work. The other thing I want to say, and this is going to be the this is going to be the side of Amry that is being honest and truthful, and I'm just going to tell you how it is. To everyone that said, oh my gosh, I can't believe KIXS didn't sell for this much, or I would bid this much. Put your money where your mouth is. Place a bid. Come on, people. We're here to sell a horse. Get your hands in the air. Now, that's just like my honest, true feelings about that is put your money where your mouth is. If you really think he's worth $10,000, then bid $10,000. If not, let the people in the horse market that have the money determine his worth. And I'm not saying that to be rude. That's just my honest truth to everyone that said, oh, I would have bid, or I wish I could have, or he was worth that. Put your money where your mouth is and show us. We have to come into the horse market knowing that anything can change. The economy, what someone feels that day, they might not like the color of your horse. I don't know. There's so many silly things that go into selling horses. And Alan and I had to be prepared to take the lowest and the highest amount for KIXS. We discussed that beforehand. I think some people think we just went into it blind and we didn't know what we were doing and we weren't talking with each other. Of course, Alan and I were in communication. We talked about what is the bare minimum we will take, and at the end of the day, we're horse sellers. We're here to sell horses. We have to agree and stick to our word. It would be unfair of us to put a horse in a sale saying, oh yeah, we're going to sell it, but only if he brings $15 million, and if not, I'm just going to keep him. I'm not saying we asked that much for KIXS, but I feel like we set a reserve that at the end of the day we had to be happy with, and if we got our reserve, you know, the market was going to decide how much more KIXS was worth. Now, like I said, this was one horse, one time. This was so new to people. I think we did a really awesome job, and that was my little rant. So that's the horse market for you guys. That's how it goes selling horses. And my point is that sometimes you just got to get your foot wet a little bit before people are going to let you jump in their lake with them. And me selling weanlings, that's a whole new pond of fish that I've never been around or swam with. And so, you know, I have to enter that market. And the other thing I always have to think about is I'd rather fail fast, because if you're going to fail, you might as well fail fast and get it over with. I don't think we failed. I think we learned. I don't think any of this experiment was a failure at all. I think we learned so much. We gained so much value. We got to advertise and promote a really nice horse that is, at the end of the day, is going to show off my training. It's going to show off Alan's stud. You know, Alan might need to sell a couple of these proven young horses before people realize they're proven. He might have to let a few go at market rate so that he can sell a couple more at higher than market rate down the road. So that's my rant. I hope you guys enjoyed our experiment. Because it was an experiment and I have to use this data to figure out what to do better next time, I will ask one more time for everyone's feedback. Let me know in the comments how you felt about the situation, what you think I could have done differently, maybe as a horse seller. And you know, I'm going to take this with a grain of salt because I ask for this advice, but I also think you shouldn't take advice from people you wouldn't trade places with. And unless you're out there selling horses for $100,000, I might take your advice with a grain of salt. But I still would love to hear it because I love the feedback of the general public in buying horses. So that's the tea on KIXS. Thank you guys for coming along this little sale day KIXS rant. And now I'm going to actually show you some fun stuff, and that is I'm going to let you in on the surprise about the land I'm standing on at the current moment. Okay, KIXS, it's been a pleasure. We're going to keep everyone posted about the new home. Maybe show you leaving. In the meanwhile, you enjoy your hay. And before I take you over to the other place, I want to show you that little J-Heart baby and little Memory Ranch baby graduated from not wearing their halters. That's a win. Bye for the Colts for now. Now let's go meet up with Cisco and check out what he's been working on. And let me just tell you, Cisco, he's a private guy, which I respect, and that's pretty awesome. Sometimes I like to jab a little bit more, but I am very excited to tell everyone that Cisco and I now own our own property, our own piece of land that we can start working on, and Cisco's been hard at it, building us an arena where we can continue to train horses, of course, in the Wickenburg area, and this is pretty awesome. Let's go meet up with Cisco. What you doing?
Working on the arena.
Ooh. She's beautiful. New clamp. That one's donezo. Ooh. Some girls might dream of pretty diamond rings or big houses on the hill. I dream of a perfectly circular 50-foot round pen, and that's what Cisco made me. This thing is beautiful. Still working on the gate, using the panel at the moment. We're doing what we need to. So we still have a ways to go, but Cisco has made quite the progress on this thing. And the views out here. I mean, how do you beat that view? That's the future tack shed. We're gonna get a roll-up door out here, have a shade coming out. I'm gonna paint it tan, put the C&A Horses logo on it, and then you just saddle up. Future roping boxes right there. And this is our place, our new office. This is the place to work. I'm taking off to head out on a special trip out of the state for Thanksgiving. That's pretty awesome. I'm definitely probably going to share all about that. Cisco's gonna stay, work on the arena. So thankful for him and all the work he does. Thankful for my dad and anyone else that's been supporting us. Really appreciate all the hands that are going in on making our dreams come true. I'm gonna insert a few befores and after, show you guys what this place looked like when we got it and all the work we've done. So enjoy that here. That is where the arena is going to be, so we're going to have to move all that stuff.
Water checking.
Water checking. Looking good.
He's going to start on this end and he's going to start pushing the dirt this way, this high spot and stuff right here. You know what I mean? Green cheese.
You know what I mean? Green cheese. I hope you guys love this place as much as we do. There's going to be so many memories and videos coming out of here. So much love. So thank you guys. I know it's around the Thanksgiving holiday season, so I am thankful for you guys along with so many other things. I hope that you guys have so much to be thankful for and that you have a wonderful holiday season. If you're not already, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you on the next one.